Bleachers. Everyone for 10 Minutes is the fifth studio album by American band Bleachers. The album was produced by the band's frontman, Jack Antonoff, and it was released on May 22nd, 2026. Sorry, 2026. Oh my god. Eric, your thoughts on this new album by Jack Antonoff and crew?
I gotta say, I thought that this album was a bit all over the place, and it sounded a lot like other musicians, like like the entirety of the album. Like
Yeah,
it sounded like a
I,
lot
c-
of musicians.
I
Yeah,
could see that. I could see that.
to the point where it was like, because I had to look these guys up. I've never heard of the Bleachers before, and
Hmm.
Jack Antonoff. I feel like I know who this
He's
person is.
he probably recently the most famously doing Taylor Swift albums as a producer. That's probably his big
Okay,
money maker. But Jack
maybe
Antonoff is like probably top three producers currently.
I see. I recognize him now. I see a picture of him. Now that you say that, he was in that pond or that lake thing for folklore.
Oh he's in
Yeah.
part of that. He produces for like Taylor Swift, Lord, Lana Del Rey, Sabrina Carpenter, Doja Cat,
Hmm.
Kendrick Lamar,
Okay.
Pink, like so many.
So I mean, I don't know how to feel about this album. I really don't, because the song "You and Forever," for instance, it sounded exactly like a Taylor Swift song on folklore.
Yeah, I mean he
It
was the
sounded
producer.
like it, and he was the producer for it. But it's like, what is it? What the frick was the song called? It was something Misty something on
Misty.
folklore there.
Oh, on
Yeah,
folklore.
folklore. I'm pulling it up right now. Folklore.
Is there a song called Mist
No,
something?
sorry, not at all. My tears ricochet. It sounded like that song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's it sounded like that song, and I couldn't get it out of my mind. And then we should talk
Uh huh.
sounded like the on the third track on the album sounded like the John Mayer song "Half of My Heart," and I was like, okay, because I was just like, I feel like I know this like hook from somewhere, and I'm like, oh my god, it's that. And then "Dirty Wedding Dress" was probably my favorite song on the album, and it sounded like Bruce Springsteen,
Yes, there was a lot of Bruce Springsteen in this album for me. Yes, for sure.
which definitely you could tell that's like it, he's got to be an influence. He's got to be, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really don't know. It didn't catch me the way I thought it was going to be. I actually like, judging by the album cover, and you never judge anything by its cover. I It looks like a punk album. Like this
Yes.
looks like
Yeah.
it'd be some punk rock band. And then I was like, oh, okay. And I was actually driving to the beach when I started listening to this album.
Mm,
So I was like, okay, it kind of gives me like that like summer vibes kind of
mm,
thing, like
mm-hmm.
out in the hot sun kind of thing. I thought that there was way too much auto tune on the vocals, which kind of was a bit like, it was annoying.
mm,
I was like, this is like, it's just like a robot. It's like I got Chat GPT to sing the song for me.
Yep. Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think of it? Because like
So
I don't know where I stand on this, because there were
so
parts that I liked,
mm, mm-hmm.
but yeah.
So I knew going into this was gonna be like a Jack Antonoff like production. So I was like, I sort of knew what I was gonna expect. I was like, it's gonna be like an indie pop, like cool guy type of album. It's gonna be like hipster, but like well
Very hipster.
produced. But it's gonna be all over the place, and that's sort of what I got when I listened to this album. I do agree with you. Like, it just went through the gamut of just like, oh, here's an idea. Oh, here's an idea. Oh, this is a cool production technique. This is another cool production technique. It was it was less of a class on songwriting and more of a class on like, how do we make this guitar sound like a harp, or how do we like, how do we layer these
Yeah.
vocals that it sounds like, five people singing, even though it's only one person singing. Like, there were so many like just production techniques in this whole album. I think it was wonderfully produced. I do agree with you. It's like so heavy on the auto tune that it does become annoying at some point. But I don't know. As I also think, that's what mixers and producers are gonna do. They're just gonna keep like fiddling
Layering.
around
Yeah.
until it's no longer organic. It just sounds like a machine has done it.
Mhm.
Uh, but I was sort of expecting that. Um, my favorite song on this album is "The Van," the second track. I
Mhm.
really think that should have been the opener. I just
Yes.
I just love that intro with the drum fill,
Mhm.
kicking in strings, and then drum fill and then strings. Like there was that like break between those sections. I thought that was the coolest intro. That really caught my ear, and I was like, okay, this album actually might be really good. Unfortunately, it was just like it was it was good, but it's not something that I liked, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like
Yes.
it all sounded really nice, but it sort of felt like a Beck album
Mhm.
without the like artistry to it.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
it felt like a guy telling stories, but it was like I'm walking down the beach and I'm gonna go party with my friends. Like that was the story he was telling, and not like a Beck you know, there was multiple layers to the story. There's like a beginning, middle, end. All these
Yeah.
songs just felt like I'm going to the party. I'm going to, hang out tonight and I'm going to go dancing or I'm hanging out at the bar. Like it was very like whatever you thought you're doing in the day, that's the lyrics.
Yeah. Yes.
And then there's just so many like, oh, this sounds like a Springsteen song. Oh, this sounds like a Taylor Swift song. I was like, this is like a straight up gospel song.
Yes. Yeah. It it was definitely very like it was like you put everything in a blender and
Mm-hmm.
it's like this is the album you get. In terms of mixing quality, I don't think I've heard much mixed like this before, and I just like it's mixed perfectly, almost to
Mm.
perfection.
Yeah, too
And
much, I think.
and it, like even as I don't like the auto tune, and that's a personal preference, like it was done like it doesn't sound like cheap. It sounds
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like it's high end. Like
Yeah.
you have a high end quality album here in terms of production, but it's just the songs. I felt like the lyrics too were a bit because then I had when I on my second listen, I was like, "There's got to be something I'm missing here. Maybe maybe the lyrics are gonna like save some grace, and there's like a little bit of like context to this, but like you said, it was very like simple, like almost to the point where it's like any modern pop song out there, like
Mm, yeah.
I went to the party with my friends, you know, and it's like obviously that's not like an
Yeah.
exact lyric of the song, but that's just a over exaggeration example
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
of it. But I don't know, like there was some cool stuff in the album, and I think it was just from base off of mixing it that I enjoyed.
Yeah,
But
yeah. The strength of this album is definitely the mixing of it. It's
mhm,
just like there's so many like little techniques and like it's just a masterclass of mixing an album. But the songwriting, it was like, oh boy, this is like very simple. Like very simple slash very derivative of things that have already been
mhm.
released.
Now, I went back actually today and looked at some of their like his older stuff,
Hmm.
and it didn't sound like anything like this at all. So
Oh.
I don't know whether or not he's trying to change his genre. Like, definitely when you listen to his older stuff, it sounds like indie, but it's not like to the point where it's like this is actually like I could listen to this and not mind it. Whereas
Hmm.
this I still don't know what I'm going to give this album. I don't.
Yeah, I think now at this point, Jack Antonoff has a specific sound that he
Hmm.
like. I don't want to say this is his like calling card slash advertisement for his hire me as your mixer slash producer type of thing, but I feel like this is more indicative of if you hire him, this is what you're going to sound like on your record.
Hmm.
Um, so he's definitely like carved out a specific sound, and obviously he's honed his craft to a point where it sounds like this, which is like amazing. Um, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's definitely an indie pop record,
Hmm.
but it's hard to really say it sounds indie because it's just so overproduced, right?
Yes.
Like there's when you call something indie, there needs to be a bit of an organic feel to it. And this is just there's no organic to this.
No.
It's
It's like perfection.
yeah, it's perfection. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, get rid of these organic materials.
Yeah.
I need to use the real stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The I feel like we might get hate mail from this review, but if you are a fan of Jack Antonoff, like, because obviously, like, he can mix, the guy can mix. Like, if he's helping out Taylor Swift in that, like, he's very good at what he does. But
Mhm.
whether this is just a side project of his that he just kind of does for fun on the side, like, this would be kind of like a perfect resume. Like, this is what I can do,
Yeah.
like you said,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Because there is such a different, vast genre. Because like, Dirty Wedding Dress would sound a bit more like on the rockier side
Right.
than most of the songs, and I think that's kind of like where my style comes from, and that's where I kind of tend to. But I mean, if I was a rock musician and I heard that song, I'd be like, yeah, I'd hire you to mix my album for sure.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Eric. I don't know if you've decided on a rating based on our discussion yet, but final thoughts, ratings. What are you thinking?
It's this is I don't think we've ever come across an album that's just been perfectly like mixed to this extent, right? And that's the feature of the album.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I don't know if that makes an album though, right? That doesn't
It's
make an album.
it's your rating, so you can make the rules
You can make
however
whatever.
you want. Whatever whatever parameters you want to set on your rating, it is your call.
Oh my god, I'm gonna give this a, a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10 because
Wow. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I didn't dig this album. I didn't dig it. I didn't groove with it.
Okay.
Um, I felt that there's some parts where I was liking, and then when I listened to it again, I was just like, wait a minute. I almost felt like I was like in this mental health crisis myself listening to this album because like I didn't know how to feel about the songs themselves.
Hmm. Hmm.
But like it is like I don't know. Like this is I wouldn't change anything in terms of the mix at all. I
Yeah.
don't think I would change anything in terms of that. But I just didn't groove with the songs. So
Mm.
yeah, 4 out of 10 for me.
4 out of 10. Okay. Okay. No, I think that's fair. Um, I don't know. For me, like from obviously from a technical perspective, this is like an almost perfect record because it's just like it sounds so good. But there's just nothing to latch onto just because of the lack of organicness to it. But I'm still gonna give it a 7 out of 10,
Mm,
just because I think as long as you don't pay attention to the lyrics and you just like leave it in the background, I could definitely see this like at a house party, like at a summer house party. You just put it on the background. I think it'd be a pretty cool album to just like groove to and like not
yes.
really pay attention to it, but just like have it there. I think it'd be really good. um but yeah, I'm gonna go 7 out of 10, and I really wish the van was the opener track because I think
Mhm.
that intro to that song is just like, oh, it's just perfection. It's just
Mhm.
it's so good. Um, but yeah, it's all these songs are so derivative or just like like it's so simple. I definitely can't give it higher. I feel like at the end of the year I'll probably lower that score at some point, but like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm maxing out at 7 out of 10 for this one.
Okay.
Anyways, that was our discussion on Everyone for 10 Minutes by Bleachers. The album that we are going to be discussing for next week is the new Dogstar album, All In Now, the Keanu Reeves experience. You know what's the crazy thing about this band? I don't like anything they've released, but I am tempted to go see them the next time they're in town just to see Keanu.
I kind of want to do the same thing too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to listen to this because I feel like this is like dad rock, and
I
being a
know.
dad, I feel like this just. I feel like I have to put it under my wing, and it's funny how we just went from like a master producer to like a movie star who has like a hobby. That's you know.
Yeah, it's wild that
Mhm,
Keanu like is in this band or like I don't he has the time and wants to dedicate time to this like
mhm.
it's so like we'll talk about it next week, but I just want to say it's so understated for the level of stardom that Keanu has. I would have
Mhm.
thought he would be more on like the Kiss side and not on the dad rock side, if you know what
I
I
know.
mean.
I know what you mean.
It'd
Yeah,
be more like out
absolutely.
there, not
Well, yeah, because he's like he does he loves motorcycles, and then
yeah.
he loves like he did all the stuff for Cyberpunk, that video game,
Oh yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Which is an out there
Yeah.
game, right? But yeah, you're totally right.
Like maybe Kiss was a bad example. Like a Judas Priest. I would have thought he would have been like a Judas Priest type of band.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that too.
But anyways, that'll be for next week. All In Now, Dogstar, the brand new album. Um, but yeah, that's it for another week here at the Crossroads Music Podcast. We're here live at twitch.tv/the Crossroads Music Podcast every Monday at 10 p.m. ET, 7 p.m. PT. Catch us on Apple Music, Spotify, all the places where you get your podcasts. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will catch you all next time.